Going live. There we go. All right, now it's working. Sorry guys. So good evening everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another Help Desk Some Travel Required. I am on the road this evening, as you can tell by, well, one, the title, and two, the background here. So this evening I want to talk about stress in an IT environment, and more specifically superhero syndrome. One, what superhero syndrome is, and two, how to deal with superhero syndrome. Awesome. I see guys chiming in. If you guys can hear me okay, if my audio is coming through and video coming through good, if you wouldn't mind letting me know here in the chat. That way, I know that everything's working okay. So, awesome. But so let's get right to talking about it. So, what is superhero syndrome? Superhero syndrome, especially in regards to like the IT field, is when you feel like you have to take everything on. Let me adjust the picture here. I screwed over myself. So superhero syndrome is like when you feel like you have to do everything. There's all these problems and you are the one who has to solve them all. Or you have all these tasks to do and you have to get them all done, and you can't ask anyone for help. Looks like I moved the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Still getting used to my mobile setup here. Awesome. It looks like it was better to begin with. So, anyways, it happens to everyone. Superhero syndrome is also kind of right up there with imposter syndrome, which I really never knew what imposter syndrome was. I had felt it personally, but until I actually until I was there and felt it in my help desk position. But we're talking about superhero syndrome tonight. So, you feel like you have to do everything. You have to be the one to save the company. You have to be the one that gets everything done. And there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to do everything. And it gets really stressful. So like right now, I am on the road, and it never fails whenever I travel to a hotel, especially when I'm on my own. I don't have like any of my teammates with me. When I'm on the road, I arrive to a property, I always get hit with like 10 other different things. Like, hey, while you're here, can you fix this? Hey, while you're here, can you fix that? And it gets stressful. So I'm here currently on property I got here yesterday. I am here all day today, and I take off first thing in the morning. And I got a huge laundry list of things, and I was just stressing. And, I had to stop and think, okay, what did I come here to do? Did I get that done? Yes, I got what I came here to do. Did I get some of the extra stuff done they're asking? Yes, I got that done. So I've fulfilled everything that I've been asked to do. And I need to relax and realize I gave everything my 110%. And I'm still not done tonight. I've put in already, probably 10 hours today because I was up at like 6 in the morning. And I'm probably going to be going and clear on until midnight just because when I'm on the road, I get behind on stuff. And, this is really I'm just talking like, hey, you need not to stress about that. And, it's okay, but now I'm going to go do it myself. But you need not to sweat the small stuff and understand, if you give it your 110%, people understand, give it, if you give it your honest opinion, and give it an honest try, you're okay. So awesome. I see people sending into chiming into the chat. Joe, just had my first interview for a help desk IT role after achieving my A+ certification. I must say, went well. Fingers crossed. I have no experience. Joe, first of all, congratulations, because I think the last time I saw you in the chat, you were going for your certification still. But congratulations on getting your A+ certification. If you didn't catch my live stream earlier in the week, I myself just went out and got my A+ certification. So I know how great it feels to get that A+ certification. It's almost like a weight off your shoulders. So congratulations on one, your A+ certification, and two, your interview. I wish the best for you. So you have 10 years customer service experience. That's going to play huge in the IT field, especially if you can show that well on a resume, how you have great people paper skills and you have a good communication skills, that's going to go a long way in the IT field. So, I mean, if this one that you went for doesn't pan out, there will be others, because that's a great skill to have. Soft skills are huge. So I really hope you get the job you want. So Tyler, welcome. Awesome to see people are tuning in. Before I start answering more questions anyways, I want to get back to talking about dealing with stress in the IT field. So, you know, like I said, and you really have to just give it your all and understand you aren't always going to be able to get everything done. You know, you won't always, and nothing's going to be always perfect. You're going to, oh, I could have done that better. Or, you know, I should have got these 10 things done, even though I really only had time to do 5 things. I should have got everything done. And if you go into it and give it your 100%, or even your 110%, you go the extra mile, you need not to stress about that. And at the end of the day, when you're the evening, you need to unplug and say, I did the best I could, and I will worry about it tomorrow. And you know, to me, it should go without saying, but it doesn't, because just earlier today, I was on the phone with my wife. I'm like, I got so much to do. How am I going to do this? You know, and you just got to understand, it's you can only do so much. You're human. If you give it your 110%, you'll do fine. And, you know, you just need to explain that, look, I ran out of time, or, you know, I came here to do X, Y, and Z, and possibly, you know, 1 or 2 extra, and I got thrown A, B, C, D, you know, everything. So, you know, that's where your communication skills are going to back you up there. So, Robert, how do you know when you're ready to taking the test for Security Plus? I'm nervous about taking and failing it, because since I am a contractor and no company help, I would have to pay out of pocket. Robert, that's a good, hard question. You know, my work, I just went and took my A+ exam and passed, but my works was willing to reimburse me for it, but only if I passed. So if I failed, I was nervous that I'd have the money to pay out of pocket. The best tool I'd recommend to you, if you're subscribed to like Pluralsight, IT Pro TV, CBT Nuggets, one of those e-learning platforms, is at least those 3 e-learning platforms, they offer online practice exams, and they're about the darn closest thing you can find to the real life environment. I mean, all the questions are going to be multiple choice. You know, you won't have your simulations, or all right. Sorry, guys. Hotel Wi-Fi. I apologize. Looks like the quality is like subpar. There we go. We're getting better now. I'm back. Okay, still there? Looks like we froze again. Can't tell what we froze on. If you guys can hear me and everything, let me know in the chat. Still says we're live. I'm still getting messages over here. My screen over here, that's okay. I see what's going on. The live button there. Okay, sorry. I'm back, everyone. So I'm not quite sure what we're talking about. Good on. Thank you, Taylor. Anyways, you know, so, you know, you just can't sweat the small stuff. Give it your 110% and you'll do great. So awesome. Thank you, Robert. Thank you guys for letting me know. And if my audio is good too, let me know. I actually haven't caught one of my replays from when I'm streaming from mobile. So I should watch it after this and see how it all turned out. But cool. All right. Everything's working good. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to chime in the chat. I just want to take a few moments because this is one thing I was dealing with personally today, and everyone will confront this in their career, whether it's even in IT or not. And you have to learn that you only can do the best you can. And when you have the opportunity and you're overwhelmed like this, and you have someone with you, you can delegate to, even people back at, like at the office, and you can delegate some of these tasks to help take your load off of you. Do it. Utilize that. So, you just have to. Can you repeat where the practice test? Okay, sorry. But you have to delegate and everything. So going back to Robert's question, we were talking about, so I'm going to read, I don't think I can show it to you guys on screen, but Robert was asking, how do you know when you're ready for taking the test for the Security Plus? I am nervous about taking it and failing because since I'm a contractor, no company help, I would have to pay for it out of pocket. My big recommendation is go onto your e-learning platforms. CBT Nuggets has really great practice exams. IT Pro TV has great ones. That's who I was just using for my A+ certification. Pluralsight has really good ones. Actually, I think they almost go through the same company as IT Pro TV. But anyways, those are the 3 top e-learning platforms I recommend that have about the damn closest to the real thing practice exams as you can get. I know for a fact that with Pluralsights and IT Pro TVs, I mean, you're going to get, 90 questions. There are going to be multiple choice, and it's going to be the darn closest thing you're going to find out there. And see how you do. In all honesty, if you get at least an 80% on one of those practice exams, go for it. Don't sweat it. You got this. The only downside I say the practice exams have is you don't get any simulations or performance-based questions with them. So that is one downside to the practice exams. But if you're currently not subscribed to like one of those e-learning platforms, some of them in the trial period will allow you to access the exams as well. So Pluralsight is one of those. And if you want to use, we got a 10-day free trial Pluralsight down in the description. Feel free to use that. I don't think CBT Nuggets will allow you to view the practice exams while you're on your trial, nor will IT Pro TV. So typically you have to sign up for a paid membership to do that. So, like I said, if you're not using the e-learning platform, go out there, sign up for one of those and try their practice exams. That would be, to me, that was always how I judged whether or not I was ready for an exam. And I also use those practice exams as a guide on where I need to study. So I think I mentioned on my last live stream when I announced that I passed my A+ and got my A+ certification, that I'm going to be diving into my CCNA and Microsoft Server 2016 certifications. Those are all my certification goals for this year, which I actually will probably add more certifications on this year, but those are my goals as of right now. So what I'm actually going to do is, before I start studying one bit, I'm going to crack open those practice exams, go through it the best I can, answer all the questions, and see what topics I do know and what topics I don't. So, I'm probably going to get a pretty low score on those practice exams, 50%. But that shows me I know 50% of the content, that I don't need to worry about studying that. And I can go back and study the stuff I do need to focus on. It'll give me a better guide of, so I'm not trying to relearn stuff I already know and everything. I can just move on. So that's my biggest tip when it comes to those e-learning platforms. When you have those practice exams available to you, utilize it, take advantage of it, and go for it. So, and I mean, if you guys got any questions in regards to that, that's one thing. So a little announcement here. So I'm officially naming 2019 the year to go get certified. I think I'm cutting out again. Oh, nope, there we go. There's the video. But so before this drops the connection one more time. So again, 2019 is the year to go get certified. Hashtag let's get certified. So I'm going to start this. I want to start this movement where I help as many people as possible go get their IT entry-level certifications. I want to help people get their A+ certification. I want to help people get their networking certification. I want to make this a thing. You know, I've heard of, I don't know if you guys have all heard of him, Dewan Lightfoot. He does a lot of he's a Cisco, I think he's a networking engineer, and he started a movement called Lab Every Day, which I think is phenomenal, because with your Cisco CCNA and or CCN and CCNA, it is almost vital. It's not almost vital. It is vital to get your hands on physical equipment and work on practice labs. So he started a movement last year called Lab Every Day. I want to start a movement this year called Let's Get Certified. So, you know, that's one of the things. And with that, you know, I want to help people get into the IT field next month in February. I think February 19th. I'll have to double check. 16th, February 16th. I'm going to host a IT resume workshop. Your resumes actually, and we will review them right there in real time. 100% free workshop. There's a link down in the description. I'm going to put it in there right now, and because it's actually currently not in there. And you guys can go ahead and sign up. Be one of the first ones to sign up for this, because you know there's going to come a point where I'm going to have to cut off actually how many people can sign up. So there we go. Links down in the description now. If you guys want to sign up, and here I'll drop it in the chat as well. So February 16th next month, I am going to do a IT resume building workshop. There's the link there. It just showed up. All right. So if you're interested in signing up, it's a free workshop. You know, fill out this form, submit your resume to me, and on the 16th, we're gonna all get together and review resumes. I'm gonna give tons of resume building tips. So if you're looking to either get into the field or advance your career beyond that entry-level job, I want to help you guys do that. So if you're something you're interested, 100% free. You know, go ahead and go out there and sign up. So that's really all I got for this evening. So a couple announcements and everything, and you know, I just want to talk a little bit about some good tools to handle stress in the workplace. So awesome. Well, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did and you're not already subscribed, make sure you go and click on that subscribe button. That really helps us out. So, and if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll answer them as soon as I can. So thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy.